All right, so.
Yeah.
All right, so.
Okay, so what we're going to do first is...
He's going to show us how to use this. So check it out. Go ahead, Dave.
So what I like to do is to start on the thigh or IT band, and this is just to get acclimated to the energy. If this is your first time, this energy is going to be really intense and something very new, but usually it takes 30 seconds to a minute for the neural system to accommodate, and then that's where the good feelings begin. So
you want me to jump in?
Yeah, come on over here, and then why don't you face me, and I want to get your thigh from here to here. Let me raise this up a little bit. So the way
it's
to
just a simple release.
Yeah, and so what you do is hold the bottom plate, and then you turn and then tighten. Relax your leg.
Okay.
And so in this particular position, I want this just a little bit above my knee, over the lateral part of the leg. My knee is relaxed, and you could see how Dave is leaning in and putting pressure in.
And there's just a little start button right there.
Hit it like that, and that's it. And so what I've learned is people know their pain better than anyone else, and they know the how much and when as far as intensity, and that's the great part of this. This is just like the bear on the scratching post. Go to the area, work it out, and then find the other areas. So there's a way to, in a sense, diagnose certain parts of your connective tissue system where you feel it hurts, work it out, work into the next area. So in here, he's going back and forth, and there's an edge here which increases the intensity of the energy, and you can see how he moves his foot in and out, and so he's circulating all the structures. All right, great. Now,
and then I can switch sides.
Yeah, let's have you switch to this side here. And so as far as intensity, you decide that. It's how much you lean into it and push into it or relax out of it. So you could immediately adjust where and how much intensity you want. So normally I would have people do 2 to 3 minutes per area.
But you kind of know what you need, which is really cool. Like
the process is very intuitive.
Yeah.
I just say, listen to your body. Your body will tell you where to go. So we're going to go to the next area.
Okay, cool. So shut it off.
And so you can see my hands underneath. I'm going to bring it up. So the next area is going to be the hips and the back, the upper hip and back.
Also, guys, there's some infographics here for the positioning, so you can see where to position this on your body. Okay, so
face me.
Face you.
And so just lean in there again, relax the leg. So with the knee bent, it just allows Dave to put more pressure, and also there's part of it that's just passive. Now you can see he's using the upper part of the bar here to pull himself in and to direct the energy. And now I want you to keep turning.
It's so good. Oh my God, for the lower back. Is that amazing?
So what is happening here is he's feeling the muscles and structures just relax and a way just melt. And so in many parts of the connective tissue system, there's what we call encapsulations, previous injury, overuse, and what you're doing is that you're finding those areas. And so with the release of those areas will not tether with general motion. And then I want you to keep turning to your right.
Oh my God, I love that.
Yeah.
I mean, I've had a lot of body work, with professional body work people over the years, and this is amazing.
No, and the great part about it is I've made this so that you could fix yourself. You are your best practitioner. I have just given you the roadmap and the tool to get it done.
And for all my members here, we're going to be having this here. We purchased this for the studio. And please, no fighting over this because I might be here. Do not fight me. But come in and try it. We'll have some material here on the counter. And I think you guys are going to love this. I'm going to have to expand just to have a bunch of these in stock.
No, and hey, just come in and try it, and bring your pain, bring a list of the things that have been bothering you, and this is just a great way to enhance your level of function. If there's certain barriers that are keeping you from doing the things that you enjoy to do, this is a great place to get rid of those barriers and to get back into the life you want to live.
Dave, tell us about these, because these are great too.
These are what I call our attachments, and the attachments are designed to get you to what we call level 2 Regen V therapy. These get into the restricted structure, so this is more your deep tissue release. And this whole area here is all Velcro based. Put the attachment on,
Yeah,
and let's run through the same thing.
Yeah, go ahead. What I like about this is I can, if I've got a spot or a pressure point that I really need to work out, this really works it out.
Yes.
I mean, I can just find that, oh, like right there.
Right, so
Right
it kind of more pinpoints specific areas. And how do we determine this? You find the areas, put the attachment on, and then just start working it out. So there's an interplay between having the attachment on and then just doing the flat surface. The flat surface works a much greater area, and it also does more recovery. Now when I use the attachment, now I'm going more specifically towards areas that will tend to really be those main pain areas that if you're bending or twisting and you feel a catch, these are the things that will work out with that.
Oh my gosh, you know, I've always had a really tight right hip, and this just gets right in there.
Sure.
And just loosens it right up. I mean, this is amazing. Now, also, this is really good if you're a runner and you got shin splints. Talk about that, because I love that.
Okay, so as far as shin splints are concerned, as a physical therapist and athletic trainer, they were one of the most difficult and frustrating issues to deal with. And so, so when we go to we're going to go to working the calves and shins, and I'll show you how to work on shin splints.
Yeah, let's do that. This'll, I mean, if you're getting back to running, or you're a runner that runs a lot, or you're trying to stretch for another distance, this is unbelievable the way this feels.
So we're going to put your calf on there, so I want your leg here and one leg back.
Got it. Yes, boss. I'm not going to argue.
No, not today.
Not today.
When I'm gone, do what you want.
Oh.
So in this situation, I'm addressing the gastroc and soleus, and then you could progress to turn your foot in, more the inner part, which is getting more towards the shin structures. And then I could turn the foot out and then get the lateral structures.
And here's what I really, really like about this. With most of these types of devices, it's a one, you know, it's either hard or too soft, and I'm controlling how much of this I give to my body, which I love. Because like if I'm like, okay, well, that kind of hurts, I can lighten it up, and then as it starts to loosen up, I can push in a little bit now, and it's amazing. And then this is my tight calf.
Yeah.
So we'll do the same thing, but on the other side.
No, absolutely. And the other part of this is because of the restrictions of the soft tissue, we tend to get swelling in the calf, and this could also lead to tingling, some forms of neuropathy. So this is a great fix on the peripheral neuropathies, some restless leg syndrome, because the calf muscle is really the big responsibility of issues in the bottom of the foot, like the plantar fasciitis, Achilles tendonitis, ankle sprains, and we talked about shin splints. So all of those things could be addressed just by focusing on what he's doing to the calf muscle.
So you want to become a member here at the Light Lounge in Evergreen, because right now this is free to all members, and I don't know if that's going to stay true for the future, because these devices are not inexpensive, but they're affordable. Oh my God, that's amazing.
Let's try doing an attachment.
Okay.
So we could put the attachment
Yeah,
then he'll do the same motion.
This is my bad calf.
Yeah,
My
yeah, you
tight
can
one.
really dig into that.
Oh my God, that's amazing, Dave. Holy schnikers. Oh, and a great story. So Dave lives in my hometown in Angola, Indiana, small little town in Indiana. And Dave, you had the Amish help you build this.
Yes, the Amish are fantastic craftsmen. These machines are all handcrafted. And so as far as the energy and the ease of use of the machine, it is because of great craftsmen.
I mean, this is unbelievable. I've never felt this good. Okay, so let's talk about the plate.
Okay.
So you guys understand the basic functions, and we've got the infographics here so you can see how to set things up and try it. Let's talk about the plate.
So what you're going to do is you're going to stand and have your heels down on the plate, hold on to the bar, or you may have this against the wall where you could have your hands on the wall. And so you're going to have your knees straight, and then you're going to bring your body forward till you engage the tightness.
There's a little remote for this.
So on the remote, I could turn it on, and you'll feel the energy going in through your calf muscles, sometimes further up, and you're going to lean forward for about 5 to 10 seconds, and then release the stretch. And what this is doing is that it's mobilizing the calves, it's affecting circulation, and this is great for those who are runners who suffer from ankle pain and foot pain. This specific device has taken care of and been a great cure for shin splints.
Yeah.
And also Achilles tendonitis. Any of the ankle type things, this type of device really, really helps.
Yeah, and it's variable speeds. I recommend starting with low, especially if you've got foot and ankle problems, but this thing can really go up speed-wise. And when I got on this, I immediately felt the tension in my lower legs and where that tension was. And it just unbelievable how quickly that tension was released. So this is awesome. So variable speed, so don't forget to try to use that when you're on it. And Dave, you're just doing a simple front and back movement, right?
Yeah, it's just leaning forward, feeling the stretch a little bit, and then coming back out of it. And so normally 30 seconds to a minute is a great amount to start with.
Yeah.
You want to start out gradually, and then why don't you shut that off there?
Oh yes, and here's the little remote. So
yeah, use the remote on that. And then once you come off, just stand for a minute, but what you'll notice is that your feet and legs will be energized.
Awesome, Dave, dude. This is so awesome.
Well,
and
part
hey,
one.
Yeah, part one. And if you guys have any questions, David at lightlounge.life, just ask me any questions, but come in, try it, use it, move it around, get it on your body, and give me some input. Should we carry this product in all of our locations? I think we should, but I'm a little partial. I love Dave. So, all right, guys, thanks so much. Thanks, Dave.
That was a lot easier.